This is Eddie Hearn, Matchroom Boxing. You are watching Sporting Icons. You don't need to be anywhere else.
Right, first of all, thank you very much to Mr. Joshua Warner for letting me know about this. And for all you guys, you'll find the link to it via the mirror in the description box as this video, as all my videos are. Now, Eddie Hearn earlier on, he came out and he said on various platforms like Sky Sports, for example, that Tyson Fury and Anthony Joshua, they have agreed the financials and it's a 2-fight deal. That's all Eddie Hearn has said, so it's moving in the right direction. Tyson Fury also came out on social media, Instagram, posted a video of himself talking, saying exactly the same thing as what Eddie Hearn has said. But Frank Warren, he ain't too happy about it. In fact, we'll break that down in a second. But first of all, we'll get into Frank Warren's statement where he's pretty much calling Eddie Hearn a lying dog. That's pretty much what he's calling him. Anyway, it's what Frank Warren had to say. It's absolute bullshit. We all know it's a 50-50 split and there's a 2-fight deal that's being discussed, but there's nothing new here. It's all about Hearn. He's an out-and-out dog. So that is Frank Warren's statement. But he also released a written statement alongside MTK Global, which has said this. Queensberry Promotions and MTK Global have today seen commentary in relation to a potential unification fight between Tyson Fury and Anthony Joshua. We can confirm negotiations have taken place between Eddie Hearn and Tyson Fury's advisor, Daniel Kinahan. Both Queensberry and Top Rank, as Tyson's exclusive promoters, and MTK Global, his management team, agreed that this will be the best way forward due to the existing relationship between Eddie and Daniel. As with all previous statements, Queensberry, Top Rank and MTK are committed to working with all parties to get this fight over the line. At this point, we can confirm no contracts have been signed between any of the concerned parties, nor have any specifics been agreed regarding venues, dates and numerous other key terms. Both sides do accept that any prospective fight will demand a 50-50 split, and both sides accept that there will be a rematch. Obviously, we are keen to make the fight that the British fans demand and will continue to negotiate in order to deliver Tyson his shot at becoming the undisputed heavyweight champion of the world. Things are going in the right direction, and we couldn't be more happy that there is a potential fight, mega fight, in reach. There you go. So that's from Frank Warren via MTK Global. Now, nothing was said there that Eddie Hearn hasn't already said. So quite why Frank Warren is going in on Eddie Hearn, calling him an absolute dog, I have no idea. Is it because Eddie Hearn, he openly said that this is the state of play, that Fury, Joshua have in fact agreed the financials of it, as in a 50-50 split, and it's a 2-fight deal. That's all Eddie Hearn has said. Plus, that's exactly what Tyson Fury says. So quite why Frank Warren's going in on him, I don't know. And this is the problem that, or one of the worries that I've been having with all this going on. It's Frank Warren and Eddie Hearn's relationship that is going to make this harder than what it needs to be, in all honesty. Now, thankfully, they've got Daniel mediating between the two teams, as in via MTK Global and what have you. So thankfully, that's there. But it's very, very clear that Frank Warren doesn't like Eddie Hearn and is using any excuse to throw shade on Eddie Hearn. I'm getting the impression he's a little bit mad because Eddie Hearn might be getting a little bit of praise. Yes, Eddie. Good job, Eddie. Well done, Eddie. Frank Warren don't like that. It's not the Eddie Hearn show. It's the Fury Joshua show. Okay? But Frank Warren seems like really what he's saying is, Hearn, I hate you. Hearn, I hate you. Hearn, I hate you. Hearn, I hate you. That's pretty much the message that he's putting out. And to say it's bullshit, what's bullshit about it? That statement released from Queensberry Promotions, as in Frank Warren's team, and MTK Global, said exactly what it is that Eddie Hearn said. What is it that Eddie Hearn said that is not in that statement? What is it that Tyson Fury said that is not in what Eddie Hearn has said? Nothing. So what's Frank Warren talking about? That is complete bullshit. It's not complete bullshit, is it? It's not. You can call Eddie Hearn a dog. Is he mad because rather than keep everything behind closed doors, it's been put out to the public as to what kind of stage that we're at? Maybe that's what he's mad about. I don't know. Is he mad because Eddie Hearn did it before him? I don't know. Probably. But either way, Frank Warren, you need to stop this now. We're coming out of this whole pandemic in the world. You should be coming out of this a better person, a little bit less bitter. Who cares who releases it? Who cares? The fans are happy that we're getting some kind of movement on this one, rather than sitting there and going, are we ever going to get to see Anthony Joshua Tyson Fury fight? Will it be for Undisputed? What about the franchise situation? Because Frank Warren, he never come out and called Bob Arum a dog, did he? When Bob Arum said that about a potential, well, if Dillian Whyte really, really wants this fight with Tyson Fury and forces it, then we'll vacate the belt and petition that Tyson Fury becomes WBC franchise champion. Did Frank Warren call him a dog for giving a speculative update? No, of course not. It's just his absolute hatred of Eddie Hearn. Now, he doesn't have to like Eddie Hearn, and that's cool. Nobody does. But at the end of the day, he's giving the fans what they want. Joshua Fury. Of course, we're talking about Daniel here as well. Maybe Frank Warren's totally out of the loop. Maybe he's mad about this. I don't know. But I do get the impression that he's very, very bitter about the fact that Eddie Hearn has at least released or given everybody a bit of an update. But yes, it's true in some ways what Frank Warren's saying. We all knew that the only way this fight was going to happen would be on a 2-fight deal. That was obvious. And a 50-50 split. Again, that's obvious. But that's the main sticking point for the fighters. The fighters don't care about anything else. What broadcast it is, what cameras point toward the ring, what kind of ring girls do you have, what sponsors are in the middle of the ring. They don't care. They don't care. They care about how much money am I getting and is there a 2-fight deal just in case I lose. But even if I win the first one, I'd like the rematch anyway because we're going to get a whole crap load more money again. So quite why he's going in on Eddie Hearn for saying exactly what we already knew anyway, I have no idea. But either way, for me, it comes across as very, very bitter. I have to be honest with you. Frank Warren, you need to pack this in. Honestly, you need to pack it in. This hatred that you have. You all need to start working together. This is why we don't see Matchroom fighters take on Queensberry promotion fighters. Because there's bitterness. And the fans, as Frank Warren likes to say so many times, it's all about the fans. It's all about the fans. No, it's not. It's all about what you want, Frank. I like Frank Warren. I'm not having a go at him, but the fact is, he's so hell-bent on not working with Eddie Hearn and working against him, trying to make himself look great to the public and trying to give every opportunity that Eddie Hearn is a dog, Eddie Hearn is this, and Eddie Hearn is that. Don't worry about any of that. Work together. If Eddie Hearn wants to steal all the limelight for it, let him go ahead. Who cares? It's not that important. But if you want to be doing what Eddie Hearn's doing, why don't you do it? Why don't you come out and say, right, this is where we're at, this is what we're doing. Why don't you come out and do regular interviews? Eddie Hearn's not doing anything that you can't do, Frank. That's my whole point of it. But anyway, what can you do? People will be people. Rivalries will be rivalries. And you can't change who people really are. Anyway, Frank Warren says this is bullshit. But then contradicts himself by saying exactly what Eddie Hearn said. Pretty weird, isn't it? Drop your thoughts below. Click thumbs up. Subscribe. Catch you all in the next video.